Okay, welcome, Valkyrie fans. So, I don't even know what to say. Um, with all the turnovers, I think four of the turnovers were we didn't get the shot off, so shot clock violation. Um, the game could be summed up in the fourth quarter with Letitia Mihir, who made some great moves, and then she missed the foul shot. Not the foul shot. The bunny. She missed like four of them. And it was just like that for every. I mean, Kate Martin was in. She got hit a couple threes, but you know what? She was short on almost every other one. Every one she missed, it was hitting the front of the rim. Like this much more, and it goes in. And that's legs. You know, that's. You play a game Friday night. You're on West Coast time. Now, I'm not going to blame it on this, but it's a human thing. It's really hard to do. To go, you basically finish up a game 10:30 at night. By the home you shower, you get back home. It's like midnight. You got to get on a plane. You're flying all the way to Connecticut. You lose 3 hours. It's 5. I know. I used to live in Connecticut. I've made that flight plenty of times. It basically is a whole day flight because not a whole day, but it's an 8 hour flight because you're losing 3 hours and it's a 5 hour flight. The jet lag to turn around and basically, I don't know if they flew at night. I think they probably did. Right after the game, they probably flew a red eye, which that alone, they threw. You basically, if you fly first thing in the morning, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, they look jet lagged. You could tell that a lot of the shots are falling short. Um, just not. I don't, they just didn't have it. But you know what? Kudos to Connecticut. I cover every game. There's very few games that I've missed that I've covered. And Connecticut, even though their record is 3-20, well now 4-20 because they beat us, they also beat I think Minnesota. They beat someone else when Mabry was playing again. Connecticut has their whole team back now. They have additions now with Lacan, and they have Anisha Morrow played really good in this game. She was rebounding like crazy. And, Connecticut, they were saying this. Connecticut scored more points this game and shot a higher percentage than they've ever shot all season. They're saying that Seattle's coming in tomorrow. If Seattle plays like they're playing and Connecticut plays like this, they're going to beat Seattle too. Maybe not like this, but they're going to beat Seattle too. Unless Seattle shoots better, Connecticut's going to beat them. But if Seattle comes and plays, that'd be a different story. But anyway, as far as this game, there's really not that much to say. It was funny because I was I was covering the Chicago game. I wanted to get to this one because I didn't see it live. I wanted to get to this, give myself some time before I got to this one. In the Chicago-Indiana game, Indiana scored 31 points off turnovers. And I thought that was an all-time high. And I'm looking at the stats here, and Connecticut scored 34 off our 24 turnovers. 34 points. That's the game. That's more than they beat us by. But a lot of it, some of those were in the last quarter where everybody, all our starters were sitting by then, and, they were just trying to get rest. And, but I got to give it to Connecticut because Connecticut played well. Tina Charles, 24. Tina Charles is the second leading scorer in the history of the WNBA. Her plus or minus was 39. She had 24 points, 6 rebounds, and she only played 18 minutes. She was 8 for 11. 72%. Went to the line 7 times, made them all. Marina Mabry. They have Mabry back. Connecticut is going to win. They're going to start winning some games. Mark my words. They're going to start winning some games here in the second half, provided everybody stays healthy. And then earlier in the season, they didn't have Bria Hartley. She's the other key person that, Connecticut has been slowly getting better and better. I mean, they've still been losing, but they've been closer. They've had a number of games where they were right in it until the end, and then they lose it in the fourth quarter. But Hartley, 15 points. She was 50% from the floor. 4 for 8 from 3. That's terrific. They shot 41% from 3. As a team, they shot 53% from the floor. That's one of the highest shooting percentages that I've seen all season from any team. J.C. Sheldon had 13 points. She was 5 for 7 from the field. She was 3 for 4 from three-point land. Layla Khan, 8 points. She was 4 for 7. Haley Peters, 2 points. Rand Marshall got in the game. 2 points. Let's see, what was... Anisha Morrow had 8 points. She had 11 rebounds. They also had 14 steals. That was part of our 20... we had like team turnovers of 24. We actually had 22. Let's see. Yeah, it was spread pretty evenly. Everybody had a couple turnovers. Some had more than others, but it just was congratulations to Connecticut. They win 95-64. They are now 4-20, and the Valkyries have dropped to 11-13. So, congratulations, Connecticut. I think they're going to start winning more games. That's if they play anywhere near this, they're going to start winning more games. Let's see. Rivers also had 5 points. She had 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Nobody had a lot of assists. Lindsay Allen had 4, but that was late in the game. So the Valkyries... let's see here. Veronica Burton only shot 3 times. She was 2 for 3. 10 points. She shot 3 times and is our second leading scorer. What does that tell you? She went to the line 7 times. She had 6 of her points there. Just bad. Rupert was our leading scorer. She had 13 points. She was 5 for 7. She was 3 for 4 from 3. Kate Martin was 3 for 10. She was missing her. She made a few of them, but then, she was hitting the front of the rim. Just, a little more legs and would have got there. Salon was 4 for 9, 44%. She scored 9 points. Xanda Lassini only took 1 shot the entire game. That's just... I don't know what's going on there. Fag Bentley had... she had a couple nice plays. She went aggressive to the hoop a few times, which I like to see for her. She had 7 points, 4 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes had 4 rebounds, 4 points. But she was 0 for 8. Didn't hit a shot. 4 points from the free throw line. Let's see. Carla had 5 points. Letitia Meher had 4. She could have had... because all her shots were... I think she took 1 3, but she should have been 6 for 7. Easy layups. And she just... she just missed him. It just was a sign of just the game. Let's see. We usually out-rebound people, but I have a feeling we got out-rebounded. 24-32. Nobody, all year long, nobody has out-rebounded us. And we got out-rebounded 32-24. So just a collapse pretty much in every aspect of the game. Oh, and then the other thing, I reviewed the Indiana game. Guess who played in Indiana? Chloe Bibby. Hit a couple of threes. They're not going to let her go. We're probably not going to be able to get her back. She's on a 7-day contract. But she played well. She played well for them. She was in the game quite a bit, actually. And it was noticeable. So... I don't know. It'd be nice to get Chloe Bibby back now that Kayla Thornton's out for the season, but I don't know. We can maybe hope that Indiana can't keep her for some reason and we can get her back. But we'll see. We also have the trade deadline coming up. I don't know if we're going to make moves unless somebody I don't know. The problem with the Valkyries is that we've had too much change. They were even saying it on the announcers were saying we've had 18 different players. We have to get a group and go with that group for the rest of the season. And I'm hoping that this one is it. And, we'll just throw this game out and go in Atlanta. And, but a lot of teams lost today. I mean, Minnesota lost. Minnesota lost to Atlanta. So, not everybody had a great game. Let's see, what was the other ones? The Aces got a win again. And Phoenix won. No, I guess it was just us. Us and Minnesota lost. So just gotta take this one on the chin and move forward. And, congratulations to Connecticut. They played really well. They did. And we just didn't, we were jet lagged and, playing at 10 o'clock in the morning after you've flown an 8-hour flight to get there. So 8 hours in time. So, oh well. So we'll see you next time.